Get ready to dive into the incredible world of the top 10 green technology innovations that are shaping our eco-conscious future. The urgent need for technical developments that support sustainability and protect our planet cannot be overstated in the modern world. The growing ubiquity of environmental challenges is driving up demand for innovative green technologies. Thankfully, creative minds are rising to the occasion and creating groundbreaking solutions to take on these issues head-on. The top 10 green technological advancements that are transforming our lives and opening the door to a more sustainable future will be discussed in this video. Green technologies, what are they? Green technologies, sometimes referred to as clean technologies or environmental technologies, encompass a variety of goods, methods, and procedures intended to offer long-term fixes with the least amount of adverse effects on the environment. Its production or delivery methods can be environmentally friendly. Green technology can also refer to the use of environmentally friendly fuels or clean energy sources like wind or solar power. In the end, it comes down to figuring out how to save the environment and lessen damage to wildlife. What environmental protection benefits can green technologies offer? Because they minimize the use of fossil fuels, promote renewable energy sources, and lower greenhouse gas emissions, green technologies are essential to environmental protection. By using renewable energy sources like solar and wind power, we can drastically lower our carbon footprint and our reliance on non-renewable energy sources. There is no shortage of instances where environmentally beneficial green technologies are being implemented. Solar energy, which uses photovoltaic cells to turn sunlight into power, is one of the most well-known examples. Another well-known example that contributes to lowering carbon emissions and dependency on fossil fuels is the electric automobile. Which 10 innovations in green technology are the best? Innovation number 1, desalination by sun. Solar desalination technology is one instance of solar energy-inspired technology. It is one of the top 10 environmentally beneficial inventions. Desalinating saltwater with solar energy is a viable way to address hunger, desertification, and water scarcity. One of the most promising and extensively used green technologies is solar energy. It entails utilizing solar panels to generate power from sunshine, decreasing the need for fossil fuels, and lowering carbon dioxide emissions dramatically. Solar energy systems are a flexible and renewable energy source that may be employed in both business and residential environments. Innovation number 2, green architecture. The goal of green architecture, also referred to as sustainable or eco-friendly architecture, is to create structures that have as little influence as possible on the environment. It strives to design environments that are healthy, comfortable, and resource efficient for occupants while also reducing waste. Green architecture may drastically lower energy consumption and carbon emissions related to buildings by incorporating elements like adequate insulation, energy-efficient lighting, and renewable energy sources. In an effort to be more sustainable, some multinational corporations have embraced green building. While Microsoft's campus has green roofs, rainwater harvesting, and waste reduction measures, Googleplex has an energy-efficient architecture with smart lighting and HVAC systems. Innovation number 3, vertical farming and hydroponics. Green agricultural technologies like hydroponics and vertical farming are revolutionizing the industry. They make it possible to consistently produce high-quality food in confined spaces and in hospitable environments. Plants are stacked in columns or shelves during vertical farming to maximize space and regulate the environment. In hydroponics, plants are grown in water or an inorganic substrate without soil using LED illumination and synthetic fertilizers. A sustainable approach for urban areas combines the two approaches, lowering the demand for transportation and promoting regional food suppliers like microgreens for neighboring eateries. Innovation number 4, wind power. Wind power, a renewable energy source that generates electricity using the wind, is increasingly taking a significant role in our transition to clean energy. Wind energy is becoming more common and efficient as technology advances. Its potential as a renewable energy source is enormous. We can use the power of the wind to produce clean electricity on a wider scale as wind turbine technology develops. Wind farms situated in regions with strong winds can make a significant contribution to the global shift to a greener energy mix. Offshore wind farms are one innovative development. These huge clusters of wind turbines were constructed in the water, where the wind is more consistent and powerful than on land. Innovation number 5, electric vehicles. Due mostly to the emission of CO2 into the atmosphere by fossil fuel-powered cars, transportation is a significant source of environmental pollution. But there is promise for a cleaner future because of the trend towards greener vehicles. EVs, often known as electric vehicles, are a noteworthy advancement in green technology. EVs have no tailpipe emissions because their primary power source is electricity rather than gasoline or diesel, which lowers the overall carbon emissions from transportation. Electric vehicles, EVs, are becoming increasingly affordable and useful for everyday usage as a result of developments in battery technology. Companies like Tesla are setting the pace for accelerating the switch to sustainable energy, producing electric automobiles that are not only healthier for the environment than conventional gasoline vehicles but also offer better and more delightful driving experiences. Innovation number 6, plant-based packaging. A sustainable substitute for plastic, which is a major source of marine debris and microplastics, is plant-based packaging. While there have been objections to using farmland to produce the basic materials for plant-based plastics, recent advancements have put more emphasis on using waste than specific plants. Evantium, a Dutch business that manufactures polythene furoate, PEF, a plant-based plastic that is 100% recyclable and biodegradable, is a prime example of this environmentally friendly technology. PEF is created solely from bio-based feedstocks, such as sugars extracted from sugar beetroot, sugar cane, wheat, corn, and agricultural waste, as opposed to conventional petroleum-based plastics. PEF from Evantium has demonstrated a great potential for reducing glasshouse gas emissions, making it an attractive option for eco-friendly packaging materials in a variety of industries, including packaging, textiles, and plastic films. Innovation number 7, sustainable phones. Due to CO2 emissions and potentially dangerous compounds like lead and mercury, smartphones have a substantial negative influence on the environment. However, organizations like Fairphone and TerraCube are addressing these problems by creating smartphones with less of an impact on the environment and an emphasis on social responsibility. The goals of Fairphone are to boost device longevity, ensure fair working conditions, and produce phones without conflict minerals. Contrarily, TerraCube provides a 4-year warranty and replaceable parts made of biodegradable chassis and recycled packaging. Both businesses use environmentally friendly business practice SUS, making their smartphones better options for a greener future. Innovation number 8, e-waste recycling. E-waste, which comprises discarded or broken gadgets, can release hazardous elements into the environment while also filling up landfills. These outdated gadgets do, however, also include valuable materials that can be recycled and utilized again, such as precious metals. E-waste recycling is improving as a result of this issue. The laborious disassembly of devices required by current e-waste recycling techniques poses a risk to workers owing to exposure to toxic materials. To effectively handle this, automated procedures are being developed to disassemble and categorize electronic waste components. This contributes to safer and more efficient e-waste recycling. Innovation number 9, carbon capture and storage technology. Carbon capture and storage, CCS, is pivotal in curbing carbon emissions from industrial processes and power plants by capturing and storing CO2 underground. Companies like ExxonMobil, Shell, Equinor, and Occidental are leading the charge in implementing CCS to reduce their carbon footprint, supporting a greener and sustainable future. Innovation number 10, nuclear energy and fuel cells. In conversations concerning green technology, nuclear energy is frequently regarded as a contentious subject. While nuclear energy doesn't emit glasshouse gases when it generates power, it does present problems with waste disposal and potential safety hazards. However, nuclear energy can contribute to a low-carbon energy mix with developments in nuclear technology and appropriate safety precautions. Similarly, the development of fuel cells is another fascinating field in green technology. Water is the only byproduct of the chemical reaction that produces electricity in fuel cells, which uses hydrogen and oxygen. Fuel cells can offer a clean and effective energy source for a variety of uses, including transportation and power generation, as hydrogen synthesis becomes more environmentally friendly. In summary, the top 10 green technology innovations hold great potential for tackling a range of environmental issues. These innovations, spanning renewable energy sources, recycling, sustainable agriculture, and more, are propelling us toward a more sustainable and eco-friendly future. Individuals and businesses that adopt these technologies are crucial in our collective efforts to reduce carbon emissions and preserve the planet for generations to come. With ongoing investments and widespread adoption of these green technologies, we draw closer to a future where economic prosperity and environmental preservation are in harmony. Thanks for joining our environmental journey. Subscribe, share, and take action for a greener future. Together, we can make every action count.